I am letting y'all know that this is going to be the most tragic you guys ever see me looking on a video. But honestly, y'all, I'm so out of place right now. I came back to Arizona only for the weekend, but please tell me why I have the worst sunburn of my entire life. Like, my sunburn is so bad right now. Y'all, if I wasn't embarrassed, I would show you guys my panza, but like low key, like my stretch marks are like ferocious right now. They're literally swollen from the sunburn. Like, it literally feels like braille if you were to like put your fingers over it. It's like bumpy and textury. Also, too, I have a fold in my stomach because right around where my belly button is, like there's two lines there. It literally looks like a smiley face because my stomach is swollen from the sunburn. Like, I don't know if you guys can even see like on camera just how red my arms are. Like, they are so damn red, and this is what I get for not reapplying my damn sunscreen. But it's because low key, y'all, I got a little bit tipsy, so I really just forgot. Also, too, it was only 71 degrees, which I know obviously the sun is still strong no matter what, but I'm just like, oh, I wasn't like thinking about it because it wasn't hot. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm paying the price right now, though, okay? Also, another thing, too, sorry for the echo. I'm currently in my brother's spare room right now, and it is so damn echoey in here. I know that could be very, very annoying. However, I am trying to like still stick with my daily uploads. However, right now it's taking the absolute life out of me. I literally just drove in from LA. It took me 6.5 hours to get here right now. And y'all, driving all that, because if you guys were to see my kneecaps right now, they are so damn red. They hurt so much. So I'm like driving, coming in, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to film or else I'm going to be behind. And I like really want to maintain my daily upload schedule. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to like just do it. You know what I mean? Y'all know I've kept the daily uploads going now for over 7 months, 7.5 months. Oh my gosh. I think probably even more than 7.5 months at this point. So I really did want to keep it going, okay? But oh my gosh, I'm really going through it right now, y'all. Sorry, the quality is trash. I have my little pocket camera with me right now. I don't even know how I look. I'm just like, ugh, it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, by the way, I love you guys that are always so sweet. And like, whenever I'm just like, a little self conscious on a video, you guys are like, oh, like, we like no matter what setup or you look fine, blah, blah, blah. I really appreciate that. But I just think like, if it's in your head, then it's in your head. Do you know what I mean? And then I start feeling really insecure, and that sucks. Anyways, y'all, let me bust out my notes. Y'all, we are going to be talking about Bad Baby today because holy bejesus, y'all. I have to say, I have some thoughts and opinions about her mom because right now she is popping off on her mom. And I have to say, I thought that they were getting along pretty good. Last time I had talked about her, I had heard that she like purchased her mom like a 1 point something million dollar house. She bought her like two expensive ass cars. And then her mom, to me, from the clips that I have seen, she's just like, honestly, I don't know what it is about her. She just rubs me the wrong way, and almost it comes across as if like she's entitled to her daughter's money, and I think that that is so crazy. I do think I got to keep it real, like, as a kid, obviously, if your parents, raising you, obviously if you end up making millions like she does, then I do think like, and I guess in a way it would be nice to repay your parents. However, I think it's a fine line as soon as it becomes like entitled to where she starts feeling like everything is hers. Do you know what I mean? Which I think is the line that she's crossing right now. And I gotta say, y'all, I feel like, if I'm keeping it real, okay, this may be a little bit messy. I feel like the energy that Bad Baby is having towards her mom, she needs to have towards her man, Levon. If you guys did not keep up with that whole thing with Alabama Barker, Levon, and her, I'm just like, she's still with this man, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. She's literally still with this man. And I'm like, girl, like, let it go. Like, why are you with this man? Obviously, he's no good for you. And in my personal opinion, I bet you that she's like the one, paying for everything, like buying everything. Like, literally, all the houses are probably under her name. All his phone bill is probably under her name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I almost feel like she's getting used. Anyways, y'all. Oh, by the way, I don't think I have a clip of this one, but it was being alleged out there that she actually had owed like American Express like hundreds of thousands of dollars and she didn't pay her bill. However, that like she came out and said that that was just like a rumor and that is not true whatsoever, which everyone was being like so like tripped out about that because she had posted before that she made like $53 million from OnlyFans. So everyone's like, girl, if you made $53 million, how can you not pay your American Express bill for like $200,000? You know what I'm saying? Which she ended up saying that is not true whatsoever. Recently, I've been seeing her do a little bit more club appearances, though, which I gotta keep it real. She's singing that Alabama diss track, and every single song, or every single time that I see her singing that song, she seems so over it. Like, it seems like she just doesn't want to like sing it. Like, I saw two clips of her at a club, and she was just like, like just so over it. And I'm just like, you could tell that she's like, okay, I'm over this beef with Alabama, and she doesn't want to sing that song. However, it's like her most recent like hit song, and of course people love it because it was super messy. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I do want to go ahead and start this off by playing a clip to where she is talking about her mom. Check it out.
You don't like me, you hate me, you only gave birth to me so Ira would stay with you, and he left your ass anyways, and you took it out on me for the last 22 years of my life. Well, guess what? That little $1 million house you live in that you love so much, that's in my name. Those little cars you drive, yeah, guess who paid for those? That Bentley and that AMG, guess who paid for those? Them little puppies you lay up with every night, guess who paid for those? Those are mine. I was nice to you for too long. You lived in my $6 million paid off home, didn't pay one bill, was getting paid $20K a month. That was pocket money. You didn't have no bills to pay. Your car's paid off. You didn't have not one bill to pay. You get on the internet and you lie about people. You make jokes about substance use and all the casino, all type of shit. You are so miserable. You don't even understand. You could be living the life. I'll give you so much money and so much time. You have nothing to do for real. Give you an unlimited amount of money. You could go travel the world, go do whatever you want. No, you'd rather sit in bed all day like the miserable bitch you are, stalking what Cardi B and Offset and Stephon Diggs got going on all day. That's all you care about. You care more about other people's lives and how other people treat the people in their lives more than you care about how you treat the people in your life. It's funny how you were a guardian advocate for the mentally ill signing off on medications that you needed to be taken. Tell them about the voice message I just sent you earlier where I told you I wouldn't press charges for my stolen $75,000 necklace or Levon's stolen mail. And I offered you to go to a mental facility, get treatment. I pay $100,000, whatever it is.
Y'all, I don't know if I'm like tripping about this or what, but I don't know. Every single time that I see or hear about the mom, like I just really feel like they have a very tumultuous relationship. And I almost feel like her mom is low-key kind of like leeching off of her and kind of like using her. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Bhad Bhabie was like even kind enough to even go out of her way to, you know, let her mom stay at a, you know, over $1 million house and obviously drive around these expensive ass cars and like pay for her bills and things like that. I think that that's very, very gracious of her. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks because I saw another clip, which I will play in just a little bit, that she kind of like wanted to have a good relationship with her mom and she wanted to like, you know, go to therapy, talk to her and like see what they can do to fix their relationship. But it just seems like they're just always going to have beef. In my personal opinion, okay, because like low-key, if I'm keeping it sober with you guys, me and my mom have such a tumultuous relationship. Like, y'all, there's been a couple times, actually maybe 3 times in my life that I haven't talked to her for like 2 years. Well, vice versa. We haven't talked to each other. You know what I'm saying? One time it was like a year, one time it was 2 years, and then one time I want to say probably about a year and a half, and we've really come to realize that we are too much alike. Like we butt heads way too much because we're way too much alike, and I almost wonder if her and her mom are too much alike. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why they bump heads. Anyways, I do want to go to play this other clip right here to where she is talking about that she really, you know, wanted to have a good relationship with her mom, but it just seems like her mom wouldn't want to put in the effort. In my opinion, I have to say this. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I have realized the older I get that like most of our parents, and I'm going to keep it like, you know, open-minded here, that I do know that there are some parents out there that can learn, change, and grow. However, I feel like most of our parents are just stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? Especially as they get older, like there's no changing them. And I think that that's really unfortunate. I feel like they really are hard-headed and nothing really gets through to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost feel like probably most parents just always feel like they're in the right. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when their kids come to them with a valid complaint, they almost feel like they get defensive over it and they feel like the need to like double down on their stance about certain things. But I think it's kind of unfortunate, especially if Bhad Bhabie's going out of her way to like, you know, try to have a good relationship with her mom and she over here is just being, you know what I'm saying? Check this clip right here.
You know how many times I've sat down with this lady? Like, Mom, what can we do to make sure me and you have a good, I really want to have a good relationship with you. What can we do? She'll give me a bunch of things, I'll do them, and then it still don't work. She just wants confrontation. But then she tries to tell me things like, oh, leave Levon. She just told me to have an abortion. When I had one of those conversations where she told me I had to have an abortion or she wasn't going to be cool with me. And you think that's who I want around my daughter? Like, come on, man. I'm tired of this shit. When I was pregnant, she walked up to me randomly and was like, you need to just leave Levon. You could raise Callie by yourself. You could raise the baby by yourself. I mean, shit, I did it. And then when all the shit be going on with LV and whatever he be doing with his little whatever, she go, yep, I already did the same to me. Yep, I already did the same timeline, same everything. Yep, you was 3 months ago. Yep, same timeline. Same. Why do you wish that on me? Like, that's all the information y'all are gonna get. That's enough for y'all to understand what type of crazy mental psycho dealing with.
I'm sorry, y'all, but that's a trip. Not her mom telling her that she had to have a schmortion just so she could be cool with her, which I do gotta say this. Like, she's over here talking about, like, oh, my mom's over here telling me to leave Levon. I'm like, girl, the whole internet is telling you to leave Levon. Like, you know, I know that Bad Baby has a really bad past, but y'all know me, okay? Like, I'm always giving the benefit of the doubt, but I personally feel like looking at her and seeing her grow, like, I don't know, I feel like she's, growing up, and I feel like she is maturing, and I see a big difference, between now and then when she did the whole Cash Me Outside thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do feel like she was a hot damn mess then, and then now I feel like she really is growing up, and I feel like she is, I don't know, becoming like a mom and more of a woman. Do you know what I'm saying? And I really do think it would be nice if her mom had that same type of grace, But I do gotta say this though, I do think that she deserves better than Levon, especially, after she already outed him now a couple of times for him abusing her. Do you know what I mean? Like, that fool literally straight up socked her. So I just don't understand why she stays. I just don't get it. Honestly, you know what's so crazy? I think that that's like one of my biggest lessons in life that I could just like never learn about people is I just always wonder why people stay, especially somebody like Bad Baby. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, knowing that she is worth millions, she makes millions, like she could be so independent and like do things on her own, and she doesn't need to rely on a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always felt before, I've understood why some women feel the need like to stay in a relationship with a man is because they feel like, oh shit, like if they're the breadwinner, like what are they gonna do without them providing for them? Say for example, if you're like, a stay-at-home mom and you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't even have a career because my whole career was being a mom. So how do you like leave a man that you don't want to be with no more? That I understand. But somebody like Bad Baby, who she obviously is the breadwinner of that family. Like, girl, why aren't you stepping out? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, I do want to go ahead and play one last clip because she's alleging that like her mom may have like kind of like orchestrated a break-in. These are big allegations, okay? Allegedly, I'm just saying that to cover my ends. You guys are gonna hear from Bad Baby that I guess apparently she wanted to move, I believe it was to Atlanta, and that she was speculating that her mom like literally like had a whole break-in or whatever because to try to like scare her from moving, which I think that that is actually psycho. If it is true, obviously we don't know. Check out this clip.
It's like how she was the one who got my house robbed in LA. I mean in Florida for the $600,000 worth of Chanel's and Hermes bags because she was scared that I was gonna move to Florida. I mean, when I wanted to move to Atlanta, she was scared I was gonna move to Atlanta and she was gonna have control over me no more. Me and Levon wanted to go have Callie in Florida, in Atlanta, and raise her in Atlanta. So she got my house robbed to scare me. Because she always used to say, you move to Atlanta, you're going to get robbed. Watch, you move to Atlanta, you're going to get robbed. And as soon as I went to Atlanta to look for houses, when I came back, my house was robbed. Like, come on, bro. I'm tired of this bitch. This is not love. This is not care. This is obsession and jealousy, enviousy. This is the Maloikia. Like, you have no idea what this bitch is doing. Like, and I'm making a documentary where the whole first chapter is going to tackle everything Barbara and Mother Bergoli. Because y'all need to know. I'm done hiding the truth. I'm done dealing with what she say about Levon. I'm done hearing what she say about E. I'm done hearing what she say about this one, that one. Y'all see, this lady is an evil, Karen, racist ass, conniving ass, manipulating, gaslighting, nasty ass.
So those are some serious allegations right there. Like, honestly, y'all, I would almost think that she would probably have to know or have to have some type of receipts that her mom did that. Because correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all know I don't know jack diddly shit about the legal realm, but couldn't her mom like sue her for slander or defamation? Because those are some serious allegations, and I would almost think that the mom could like sue her for like, alleging that she like had her house broken into, which is a crime. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's making the mom look even more bad. I am not trying to defend the mom in any type of way because I've seen so many clips of the mom before, and I'm just like, I do not like her. Like, I feel like she is just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, if you're getting on the internet making these types of allegations, I'd be like, oh shit. Like, obviously Bad Baby has way more money than her mom, you know what I'm saying? So she could cover her ends, but I'm just like, oh, that seems a little dangerous to be making those allegations. If it is true though, damn, her mom is shady as hell. And I would say it sucks, but I do think in life, it's so hurtful, of course, but sometimes in life you really do have to cut off your parents. Like, if it, the relationship is just so negative and draining, like sometimes you really do got to let it go. And it's so sad, but if your parent won't change, you got to do what you got to do to find your mental peace. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.